Oh, let me do the bubbles because a couple of you guys say you like the bubbles. A couple of my followers say they like the bubbles. Some bubbles. I don't know why it looked like them bubbles trying to stop again. Because last time they stopped and just got stuck. Where are my glasses, y'all? Oh, there they go. I had dozed off for a minute. So I'm like, let me just go live before I try to go back to sleep. So I did my check, make sure everything was stuff good. I've been going to the restroom a lot. I've been killing some water. I know I've been dehydrated because my lips, I know when I'm dehydrated because my lips stay really, really dry. I mean, they be dry more than normal. And it don't matter if I put lip stuff on it or not, they still be dried out. That's how come I know when I'm dehydrated. And I've been drinking the heck out some water, so. Now I want to cover my burn up because it's starting to peel. I'm just gonna put a band-aid in a little piece of gauze on there. I need to put some tape on it too because the tape helps secure it more, but y'all, I can't find my body. I have a bodice. I just found my other one that I wear. I normally wear. It's dirty, so I'm not gonna put that on my head. And this clean one is too tight. I might have to just cut the clean one and just put that one on because I have to sleep with something on my head. I don't know what I did with it. I probably took it down. Did I take? I ain't go downstairs. I don't know what I did with my bonnet, y'all. Because when I came back, it got to be in the studio somewhere because when I came, when walking, I took it off to put on my hat, but I don't know where it is. So, and I don't feel like doing all that searching for it, so I might just have to cut this one and just rock this one. I don't know what I just did with it, but I need to fix my hand for the night, and then. So what I just do with that darn box? Y'all, I feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Oh wait, I see somebody in here. Oh, I thought I did. It got stuck. It got stuck again. Oh, it's still going, but it stopped again. Yep. It's a cell phone. It's still going, but the bubbles just stopped. Oh, well, I'm gonna leave it like that, y'all. I'm not finna start that over because I'll have to switch phones. Let me see. Yeah, my bubble stopped. As long as you can hear me, that's what's important, right, y'all? Anyway, I'm gonna just leave y'all on here until I get tired. Cut it off and try to go to sleep later. But I gotta fix my hand. I gotta get it taped up. I don't want to use this whole all these because I didn't buy no more gauze. These the gauze that I had got these from the dentist for my mouth when I got it pulled. I don't have that many left, and I'm trying to save these for my sore wise, healing. So I'm gonna cut this one and make it into two. That way I'll have more because they kind of thick, and all I need is half of it. I really don't even need the whole half. I could cut that in half. Really. But I'm trying to stretch my stuff. Why it's healing. Yep, try to stretch it, honey. As much as I can. So yeah. And that's all I need right there. The Band-Aid over in the honey. It's gonna have to work. So I'm just patching myself up. Oh, I'm going well. Just patching myself up because I notice at night it hurt really bad at night. Because I'll be tossing and turning, and then of course in my sleep I'm not aware that I'm, irritating it. But I am, I do be aware because I be like, all that in my sleep. So my mind know I'm asleep, but that cut, that burn, chat. It's just like, lady, you don't cover me up. So that's what I'm doing now, just for to cover my sore. My little situation I got going on right here with this burn, honey, child. This was a serious burn. Because my friend, she was like, if you don't hear right, you're going to have to go to the hospital. I'm like, girl, I'm not going to the hospital for this. Shoot, other people probably would have went, but I try to do whatever I can myself at home, honey child. I don't have money to run back and forth to no hospital. That requires, even if my honey take me, that still requires gas money. You know what I mean? Going all the way there, I ain't got time for that, honey. I gotta save my little coins left for groceries. I have two situations I have to take care of to where if, might have to take an Uber. And I gotta go to the doctor Wednesday, so yeah, I got other stuff going on. I gotta be very careful how I spend my last few dollars that I have for the month. So, yeah. then I gotta have money for my hair. Well, I don't really have to worry about that. My boo told me that she gonna make sure my hair done for my for my trip on the 30th. I ain't gonna worry about my nails, y'all. I'm just gonna file them and you know, put some clear pots on them. And once I do that and oil them up and put all my rings on, my hands be good. You won't even miss the nails with my rings on there. I still feel like they won't look so manly without if I put my rings on there. They won't look so manly to me. I'm not finna pay no $40 or no $45 for no nails for no one day on no boat. I just back then, y'all, I would love to. I could, but that $45, honey, that'll wreck me. That'll it's just no, not for no one event, not just for that one day, no. No. And I got some nails here that look pretty if I really want to put some nails on. Only thing is that I'm scared they might come off while I'm there. That's the only thing. I'm scared they'll pop off while I'm there and I'll be looking for them like chat. But now, as long as I have my hair cut, smelling good, hair on fleek, clothes looking pearly white because I'm wearing all white from head to toe. Except for my tank top underneath my shirt, it'll be black, of course. But other than that, I'm gonna look nice regardless. So, but I really wanted my nails done, but I'll be alright, hon. I gotta cut this up. This bonnet. These scissors ain't. I gotta go get my other scissors. I really don't want to cut that bonnet, but All right, y'all. I had to go get some tape because the band-aid, the way the cut is, and the band-aid is laying on my skin, it's not sticking to it enough, and it's just coming up. That's because of the regular moisture that I already have on my hand. I don't know, but I had to go put some scotch tape on it to keep it closed. You know, keep it from coming open while I sleep. So right now I'm just trying to fix this bonnet so it won't be so tight in my head. It ain't even really that tight. Y'all would be like, it ain't tight, but I can't have it that tight, honey. That fitted, it gotta be loose because it seems like it's squeezing my brain. That's what it feels like, literally. I think that's a matter of fact, I know that's why I stopped wearing this one because it was too tight for me. So now I'm just trying to loosen it up some. Alright, we'll see how that do. If I cut it anymore, I'm gonna slice the whole thing up. This is what I should have wore when I went barbecuing instead of my hustle hat because I ended up washing that hustle hat because it smelled like barbecue and it ended up ripping. And I really like that hat. And that wasn't even my hat. I ain't told her about it yet. But if she asks about it, I'm gonna say it got ripped. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's gonna worry about it. Got some over here. You would think you at a darn head shop. Why she ain't took him to her house? Your guess is good as mine. She still got stuff in every part of this house like she's still living here. Literally. I told her one time, I said, what you think? You want to leave your stuff so somebody else try to come in there and be like, what's this stuff doing here? Whose stuff is this? Girl, please. That's one thing ain't ever got to worry about with me because I'm never a cheater for one and for two. God forbid, I knock on wood, but when I get out of relationships, I normally give myself like a couple of years before I get back into the dating scene. But considering I'm older now, it'll be more than a couple of years. I'm not gonna be looking forward to jumping right in no relationship no more for a while, y'all. I'm talking more than 2 years. Like I literally give myself 2 years before I get back in there every time. But not this time. This time, like I said, God forbid if we ever break up, but if we do, I'm just gonna be by myself for a while. Probably, I'm gonna give probably 5 years this time. Yeah, because I'm gonna put more energy back into my the relationships is work. I don't have a bad relationship though. I really don't. Yeah, every relationship has this, things going on, but man, I didn't have a real bad one. Little stuff, but not like nothing real major. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but not enough to make me walk away and leave it. I'll just say that. But and for another thing, I don't like change, so after they get to know somebody all over again, know they, good side, bad side, can you be comfortable with them? I just don't have time for that no more. So I really, basically, truly saying, y'all, this will be my last relationship. So I hope it lasts, because if it don't, I'm saying as of now, I'm hanging up the relationship thing. Period. I don't want to be in no more relationships. if this one don't work. I know. No more relationships. And I had told her that too. I did. I told her, I said, if me and you don't work out, I don't want to be in no relationship with nobody else. For one, like I said, I'm getting older, you guys. And I feel I give a lot more than I need to, I would say, because I always been like that. But it's just draining. Like I just don't want it. That's no other way I could say it. I just don't want it no more. I'm not gonna be giving myself a 2, 3 year break and all this other kind of stuff. I'm just gonna say that's it. We remain friends. I think that we could still be friends, but she said no, if it ever happens. She said nah. She don't think she could still be my friend. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I understand. You know. But still thinking about leaving Minnesota. If my son and he moved to Atlanta because he said he was thinking about going to Atlanta, trying a different state to live. And he said, Mom, can you come stay with me for a while till I get settled or till I get comfortable? All you got to do is come. I'm going to go. And I might not come back, for real. And I told her that. And she was like, well, you'll leave me? I'm like, yeah. Because I told you years ago, if I ever get the opportunity to go, if I get there and get my own spot, I ain't coming back to Minnesota. I'm not. Because Atlanta is the first place where I want to reside to. If I'm not here, seriously. I won't come back here. I like my doctors here. You know, they the ones that diagnosed me with my lupus here. My doctors here is amazing. But, you know, I don't know, y'all. It'll have to be something really, really big to keep me here. To keep me, you know, if my son ever went to Atlanta and asked me to come there for a little while until he gets settled. Or even come visit him. Come visit him for a month or so. And if I like it or if I get too comfortable and be like, I'm gonna start looking for my own place, then that's just gonna be what it is. And I'm telling you, I might not come back. Not to live, I might come back to clean out my apartment and put everything in storage or something, but I'm telling you, if I get there and I stay more than a month and I'm feeling it, I might not come back. I don't know. My mother, me, my mother, my sister, my brother, all of us used to live in Atlanta in an apartment together. But my mother, I left. My mother and sister stayed, and my brother, they stayed for years and years and years. Then they came back. My brother, he never left Atlanta. He stayed. And he's still there today. But this last time when we did my mother 60, I don't know, it was a 64th or the 63rd birthday there at my brother's place. I don't know what it is, what triggered it. Oh, 65th, her 65th birthday we celebrated. I'm looking at the picture, it popped up on my Google Hug. That was what, 2 years ago, I think? I think it was 2 years ago. I didn't want to come back. I mean, I ain't gonna say I didn't want to come back. I felt like, I don't know why, I just felt like I want to make Atlanta my home. If I ever got to leave, I would go to Atlanta. And I'm still saying that to this day. And I don't understand why. It ain't because my mother's memory there, because my mother's memory is with me always, but in Chicago is where, she passed that at our hometown where she was living. Uh, I uh, I just Atlanta. For one, I'm tired of Minnesota snow, but Atlanta, when Atlanta rain, it rained for days in Atlanta, honey. Like Atlanta get a lot of rain, but I'd rather deal with the rain than the snow any day. Because at least with the rain, I can still get out and move around. Yeah, I'll still be in pain with the rain or the snow, either way it go, but I'd rather deal with snow, rain than deal with ice and mountains of snow. And it confines me to the house so much now. It just messes with my mental state too bad. This last past winter, y'all, it was really bad. Like being confined for months and months, it really messed with my mental state. And I try to savor that, honey, because that'll drive me nuts. So that's another reason, because of the winters here now. It seems like it's getting worse to me. But like, it ain't getting worse, it's been like that. And I'm like, I don't care what you say, it's getting worse to my body. I can't even walk to the bus stop because I'm slipping and sliding. Hold on a minute, is that somebody I see? Well, I'm seeing things. That is somebody. Hey, Latina J, I ain't even see you. It's not showing up on my, oh, there you go. It is showing up now. I didn't even see you there. Hey, how are you? Girl, that salad look good. You had over there. Oh, thank you for the pretty candle holder. Yeah, I purchased that from Walmart years ago. You're welcome. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I see something moving. Cause see, my main phone is what I got over in the bed with me, and the other phone I have it set up, over here. So, and I'm like, I see a little something. Girl, I just got through wrapping up my burn on my hand. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see him tying that turkey thighs and gravy and rice. Girl, that stuff looked so good. That was the perfect thing to do with it. Put some gravy on it. You can't go wrong with the gravy and rice. Yeah, I got burnt with the air fryer. I showed the burn in my, I just remember I showed the burn in my Dollar Tree haul today. Yeah, I got burnt. Yeah, he was tying it up. I commented on his short, and I don't know if I commented on one of y'all shorts. Y'all showed it. I bet he would. Honey, I would have been thrilled. Yeah, I had just woke up I must have dozed off for about 20 minutes because when I woke up, I had missed 2 calls. No, yeah, my honey had called twice. Oh, you just woke up too? I wasn't sleeping up, but like I'm telling you, I had to be asleep like less than 20 minutes. Because I looked at the clock. Next thing I know, I woke up. I'm like, dang, I dozed off and didn't even know it. Laid across bed, watching crap on YouTube. What I do when I'm bored, honey, like, yeah, it was nice. Considering I've been waking up at 3 in the morning, so that little 20 minutes. But when I woke up again at 3 this morning, I went back to sleep at 4 something, I think, or 5. And next thing I know, I woke up, it was 7 to 8. So I actually was able to go back to sleep early this morning. It don't feel like it though. Yeah. I had tried to have my bubbles going, but they stopped on me again. When I have them on this phone, that phone that I'm recording on, that I'm on live on, the bubbles stop. I didn't want to put it on my good phone because the words on that phone is too small for me. I know I tried to fix it. If I mess with it, it'll end the live and then it'll mess up again and I'll have to like switch phones. But because a couple of my followers told me that they like watching the bubbles. So, but next time I do it, I'm gonna go ahead and take that chance and switch. Put it on my good phone. Oh, you did? Nice. They very calming, aren't they? The bubbles are calming. I like looking at them. And then like I got the fan going in the background, and then it would have been nice if my bubbles would have acted right. You know, especially if, excuse me, I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning though. Especially if I had the light off, it would have been nice to have my night light on with the bubbles on with that right there. Because I was thinking about setting a night light inside there, the candle thing with the bubbles. Yeah, it really would be good. I got a, a thing that turned colors. I don't know what I did with it. I moved it. It changed colors. It would have been perfect in there. Girl, I'll be putting stuff places I don't even know. Let me not even lie about where it is, but I'm happy you came in and chat with me for a minute. Because I was just running my mouth, child. Let me tell you something. I just be talking. Talk about any and everything so I get tired. And then I'm like, all right, I'm finna end laugh. Yeah, the atmosphere most right. Definitely, definitely. Thank you. You could. Your whole demeanor. Oh, you're not too kind. You're very inspiring and down to earth and I love watching your channel. That's how I first, gracias. That's how I first came upon your channel. I know, right? I'm telling you. But that's how I first coffee and raw, of course. Came across your channel. I saw you cooking in the kitchen. You was cooking. I don't know what you was cooking, but like you know how they. Oh, that's definitely one. I don't know what you was cooking in the kitchen that time, but you was cooking something. And then I was like, she seemed pretty cool. That's what I said to myself. I said, she seemed pretty cool. Let me see what she doing over there. So I'm like, oh, she over there throwing down. So then next thing you know, I just started watching you cook and cook and cook. You just cook all these different things and stuff. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. And I've been watching you for years. It's been over 3 years now. Because we've been doing the play for about 3 years. So I've been watching you probably about 6 years. Give or take, I'll say about 5 probably. I've probably been watching you for about 5 years probably. Oh, okay, I know. That's why I'm like, how did I come across you? I didn't know. I thought it was from yeah, right. So that's been what, about 5 years ago or 6? 5 or 6 years ago, I know. Yep. That's what I said. I know it's been a minute. That's pretty cool though, you know. You know, because a lot of YouTubers that was out when we met through YouTube, they not even on YouTube anymore. They were long gone. Right. Yep. And back then, you know, around those times, like 6 years ago, 9 years ago when I was on YouTube, you know, back then, about 8 years ago, YouTube was, yeah, yes. YouTube was still fun back then. Yeah, yeah, thank you. But yeah, YouTube was more fun back then. It was, you didn't have all this, you know. I mean, you had stuff, but not like it is now. You know what I mean? You have a lot more bullying on the internet now. You know what I mean? Than it was back then. More people like want to not see you thrive, and I don't know. It just seemed like it just, yeah, the collabs, right? I used to love doing the collabs. It was all fun back then. Now it's just like you on your own, honey. Like we old school YouTubers, like all this stuff they be doing, all this reaction and stuff, you know. Don't get me wrong, I watch some reactions, but I don't sit there and watch people downgrade or talk about people and their kids. You know, like I don't watch stuff like that. Like I don't sit on the internet just to watch negative stuff. You know what I mean? Right. I ain't with that life. I just don't like when they be talking about people's kids and stuff. You know what I mean? Talking about people so bad. You know, I just flip off the channel and like if you want to do a reaction on something positive or something good. Why everything got to you got to nitpick and find something bad about everything they do. Every little thing somebody do, you want to find something negative about it and talk about people's children and you sitting there with children in the background hollering and screaming. I just don't get it. Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't come to get in that garbage. I come over here to escape my own stuff. I don't want to hear about nobody else. Excuse me, know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear that. It's my escape from, my little thing. And one thing I do not do is sit on there and watch a lot of negative stuff or sit there and read through people's comments like, girl, I don't have time for that. And now, right, positive stuff. And now, these days, I don't even take the time to even, uh, well, I'm working on to stop trying to figure out, you know, how is it that I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, made over or almost 2,000 videos, and still haven't got monetized yet, and still haven't got the watch time hours yet. You know what I mean? And then I look at somebody else who get on YouTube, haven't even been on there a year yet, and they monetized. And I look at their channel, I'm like, you're not doing anything. But to me, I'm just like, but I'm just saying, well, let me not say they're not doing anything. Let me rephrase that, Bettina J. Let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say they're not doing anything. I'm gonna say what we do on our channel far as showing us walking, excuse me, showing us cooking, showing us doing grocery hauls, going live, and all that stuff for the last 6-7 years. You gonna tell me that ain't enough? But then you get somebody. I don't know. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm learning not to let other people's accomplishments or other people's blessings put a damper on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I started to be honest with you, I started to feel like, why am I making this video? They can sit on there and just look at the camera and do basically nothing and get views and tons of watch time hours. Here I am setting up the table, going to the store, showing grocery hauls, showing me walking, showing at the gym, showing me cooking, showing me cleaning, and I barely get anything. So that's why my state of mind is to stop comparing myself to other people's accomplishment and just focus on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because when I get to doing that, that's when I be like I'm in a YouTube funk because I'm looking like, you know, right. You, I gotta stop comparing myself to other people's accomplishments. That's all. Right. You can too. But I really feel like, to be honest with you, I really feel like my cooking skills has fell off. I know people say once a good cook, once you a cook, always a cook, yeah. But I'm talking about like I haven't cooked to me not as good as I used to because I'm not cooking anymore. And then the longer I go without having to cook meals, like I've only used to cooking meals and dinners all the time for years and years. And this last year I haven't had to cook. Now the last few years, because the kids got older, they said they started cooking for themselves. So once they start doing all that, I kind of like was still cooking and they wouldn't eat it. They'll cook their own food, and I kind of like fell out of it. So I stopped cooking because I was still cooking for them girls, and they didn't want it. They wanted this instead of that. So I was like, all right. And then when my honey was living here, I was still cook, but you know. And now I really feel like I don't have the weather changes. Oh yeah, it is too hot to cook now, of course. Girl, I cook. You know what I've been doing? Cooking everything in the air fryer. Everything in the air fryer. I'm talking everything. Like if I do my grilled cheese or my cheese quesadilla, of course I do that on the stove because that's just a must. But anything else goes in the air fryer. You know I don't mess with eggs like that. But I seen you do eggs in the microwave. I said I wanted to try it one day. Excuse me. I've been drinking so much water today. I've been going to the bathroom like crazy. I should have got me in the, well, we didn't go to the Dollar Tree today. I wanted to go to the Dollar Tree, but she said she needed something for this situation she got going on. And I said we could just get it from the Dollar Tree, some one of them creams, them ointments like I have. And I said, I'll run in there and get it. I ain't but $1.25 plus tax. I'll just get it, but she didn't stop there. I'll be trying to go to the Dollar Tree even if I'm only spending $2, $3. Excuse me. I'll still be trying to get to the Dollar Tree, honey, with $5. Even though it don't go there $5 no more. It froze. Oh man. Oh, okay. Let me see. Why is it doing that? Oh, you can still hear me. Okay. Hey, Sharonda, how you doing? Thank you for tapping in. You gotta go. Okay, see you later. Have a good night. Love you too. Hey, Miss V, I ain't seen you in a while. You a stranger to me, huh? You abandoned me. Sharonda, your steak looked amazing. I bet it was. Got that piece of rosemary and that garlic sitting on the side, marinated in that butter or whatever that was. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't even eat steak, but I swear I would have took a piece of it and tried it. And I heard about putting oh okay. But I heard somebody else say they put bleach in their plants to make them last longer. I'm like, man, I'm scared to put bleach in mine. I might kill it. How you doing, Miss V? It's nice to see you too. Oh, just a little bit, yeah. You know what else I heard? They say they put sugar in the water too. Put a little sugar in it. Now that I tried, I ain't gonna lie, I tried to put sugar in it. I'm just teasing you. It's nice to see you though. I remember you told me what was going on. I was just teasing. It's nice to see you. I appreciate you tapping in. You been missed over here by me, honey. Just so you know, much love. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I heard sugar. So next time, if you don't want to use bleach, try sugar. I heard sugar too to do the trick. Oh, and add sugar a lot. Oh, so I can't see it because it got this I couldn't see you say sugar over here because it got this thing on the side with the heart and the smiley face. Let me see if I can get rid of it. Okay, there you go. I had to press it. Okay, I can see it now. So you did say, and I add sugar a lot. Okay. I couldn't see it at first. My bad. I couldn't see it. Yeah, but you had a lot of what a back purchase? Was those purses? Oh, okay. Girl, I can't. I be right up on the screen and still can't really see that good. I'm telling you, it's. I ain't gonna lie. With glasses on, but you know that container that you have, that crystal container that you put your olive oil in and sit it on your stove. You laughing at me, this. You know what I'm talking about? I put I mix my own perfume oils up in that bottle. Yeah, I put perfume in mine. Yep, I put perfume in mine. Yeah, that little bottle. The one you got on your stove that you put your olive oil in. Yep, I use body oils. And when my body oils get low, whatever left in them, and I get tired of smelling them, I put them all in that same container you use for your olive oil, and I make my own scents with that bottle. So I use that as my perfume bottle. I know I can't. I can't. I'm telling you, it's horrible. You should see how close I am on this phone, still trying to read the messages. And this darn heart, it's this heart at the bottom of the screen, right? And they keep blocking the text messages, and I can't barely read them as it is, and it's like all in my way and whatnot. It is. Maybe if I get on the laptop, I'll be able to see better. Let me see. I still can't see on the laptop. Let me put a line to y'all. Oh, let me see. Girl, my hand is irritating. I burnt myself on the air fryer, y'all. I burnt my hand up so bad. It looks worse than now because it did its thing and now it busted. TMI, it busted and now it's starting to the skin and everything starting to come off. Ooh, let me quit talking about it. It's gross. So I had to give myself a mini a patch up like I was at the doctor. And I went to the Dollar Tree and got this. I don't know. That's cream. Say I couldn't pronounce the cream, but it say almost like a hemorrhoid kind of cream. I guess I don't know. But I was looking at it because I can't pronounce the name of that cream. That cream I got from the Dollar Tree. I showed in my short Dollar Tree haul that I just posted like not too long ago. And I'm like, what is this? Is this hemorrhoid cream? Put hemorrhoid cream healing my bird up, y'all. I'm using hemorrhoid cream. Oh my gosh. That gotta be hemorrhoid cream. Oh my god. And guess what? That hemorrhoid cream working like a champ on my burn. Like a champion, honey. I kid you not. Amazing. The first day I noticed it started like healing it up. I'm telling you, hemorrhoid cream. I think it's hemorrhoid. I don't know. And I don't care what kind of cream it is. I even told my boo, let me run in here and get you some of this cream because she got this, I don't know what it is. She said she thinks she got bit or something. I said, I got the perfect thing for you. Woo. I'll pass around hemorrhoid cream. I really think it is. Because it says for itching and burning and rashes. I don't care. I'm telling you, the same day I noticed the difference that I got that cream and put it on there, it eased up the burning. And then I put it on there, I'm like, okay, it slowed down the burn, okay. And then when I went to put it on again the second time, I noticed that before I went to bed and I looked at it, it started like forming a layer over it, like closing it up. I was like, oh man, I hit a jackpot. Yep. So get y'all some hemorrhoid cream from the Dollar Tree for itching and burning and scratching. And put it on your burns. It works wonders. Oh my gosh. $1.25, honey. They need to pay me for that. I can show them before and after. Works amazing though. I'm sitting here laughing and joking, but I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, I'm laughing and joking, but that cream, I'm fix me up a first aid kit, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna have 2 of those in my first aid kit. That's how well it works for me burning. I was literally crying because it was burning. I'm telling you, it was horrible. If you go look at my Dollar Tree haul, y'all go look at my Dollar Tree haul, you tell me if that's hemorrhoid cream. Please do that, Sharonda. You look at that video and tell me if that hemorrhoid cream. Miss V, you look at the video as well and tell me if that's hemorrhoid cream. I'm promoting hemorrhoid cream for burns. Let me see who said it. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, I know I was just like, oh, he go, and it didn't say like they must have been out of it because they had something for this. Then they had that hemorrhoid cream. Then they had a whole section that was missing. That probably was the burn cream. But I got to read that hemorrhoid cream, and it was like it take away, it helps with burning and itching, and that's what I was going through. I'm like, oh, hey, I'm not leaving out of here with something. I said, this must be it. I brought it on, girl. Yes, and it just did me justice, honey. Cause I looked at it and in the words, I'm like, this is a short term for a knockoff hemorrhoid cream. I'm like, I've been using a hemorrhoid. I'll tell you, I just was like, I was literally sitting here trying to pronounce that word. I mean, even after I done the video, like today, I was sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, let me try to pronounce this word. So I'm like, this some god doggone hemorrhoid. I just can't. I was just over myself because I sure wasn't about to go to the store and pay no $6 to $7 for no burn cream. So you better give me a freebie with that one for that much. I buy one get one free or something. Cause honey child, this just is not gonna work for me. I'm finna see if I can read it better. I'm finna see if I can read it better on the screen. Hey Shanique, thank you for tapping in. How are you today? Happy Sunday. I appreciate you coming by for a spell. I want to plate of that breakfast though, and some of them eggs that Ashley made. I can't stand my bubbles stop. My bubbles just completely stop. Like, really? It just stop. Like, what? Oh, okay. I had just woke up. I took a short nap, but I'm starting to feel like I can go back to sleep soon, though. I was gonna go walking again in the morning, but I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Cause I got phone calls and stuff to make tomorrow, but that ain't gonna stop me from walking. Good night. Have a good night, Sharonda. Thank you for coming by. Have a good night, Shanice. Yeah, like I said, I'm about to call it in a little while myself anyway. Yeah, but I ain't gonna be on too much longer. Okay. Oh, okay. That sounds good. I can't stand my bubble stop. Yeah, you see my bubble stopped on me? That's because I have it on a different phone. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, my bubbles. But I said I was going, next time I'm just going to use the phone, my good phone. I'm going to use my good phone. The bubbles normally don't stop on my good phone. That's my backup phone over there where I have you at set up over. It's the setup. That's the backup phone. I have the good phone in my hand. Yeah, they stuck. I know. That's why I'm like, dang, my bubble watch is gonna be mad. The bubbles ain't going. Because at first I was like, I'm not gonna put no bubbles, but I'm like, no, you know, other people like bubbles, you know. So I'm bad about my bubbles got stuck for real. But that ain't gonna happen no more. I'm gonna use the other phone. Let me tell y'all something. I be watching some weird stuff. Not weird. Out of the, stuff you wouldn't even believe I be watching on YouTube. Cause it's just like the thing is, it's like I don't want to watch negative stuff like that. You know what I mean? All the time. So I watch different stuff, and then guess what? I find myself, what the heck am I watching? I gotta be bored. I really gotta be bored. I'm sitting here watching this lady dance around in a tutu, literally, and dancing to no music. Dancing to no music at all in the tutu. Now you really want to see some hilarious stuff? Go on TikTok. I get on TikTok and I'm looking at TikTok, y'all. I'm like, something awful done happened. This
this lady dressed up like the pink fairy with one hand her nails done, the other hand she got a glove on, with all this makeup, dressed up like a Barbie doll, like a mannequin. I was like, I know you lie. I'm telling you, for real, I was like, oh no. Really, sweetie? I was cracking up. That's what I'm saying. You want to laugh? You really want to laugh? Go on TikTok. Go right on there on TikTok. You really will get some crack ups. Yeah, I do too. I'll tell you, I go on there and just, and I be in people's lives over there, just be listening at them, look at people be doing braids. They be braiding people hair over there. They be promoting they makeup stuff and stuff they be selling, clothes and jewelry, making mugs, honey. I mean, TikTok got it all. It has it all. I was like, wow. And when I tell you want to see something out of unordinary, TikTok is the place to go. If you ever just scroll through there, like I have too much time on my hands sometimes. Or when I'm just bored, I go on TikTok and yeah, I go on TikTok and just scroll through and just be like, oh my gosh. You said, yep, yep to the cream or yep to TikTok. Which one? This fan is getting too cold for me, y'all. I'm finna cut it down and then cut it still because I don't want it circulating over here no more. The weather was beautiful today. I was outside today. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm telling you, I just go over there and get the cracking up. Very interesting. Yeah, honey. And if it keeps the house cool, you don't have to worry about no AC, no air con, as they call it over in the Philippines. Yeah, it is. I be doing TikTok over there. I got a TikTok channel over there. I don't be doing nothing but just showing everything I show on YouTube, so there's really no need to promote my TikTok because I show the same thing on YouTube. So, but I do take my stuff when I post my shorts on YouTube. I just post them over there on TikTok, the same thing. So, oh, you could go live over there. Yeah, I come in because I was reading through the rules and regulations today. And I gotta have so many, the same thing almost as YouTube. I gotta have so many subscribers or, in order to go live and stuff like that. And honey, I don't even have half. Nowhere near it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get up one of these platforms. I'm gonna make it on, honey. I ain't gonna give up. My son the one told me that he said, go ahead and do you a TikTok. Put your stuff on TikTok. He encouraged me to do TikTok. So I just been on TikTok ever since. I get the same amount of views on TikTok. Well, no, let me take that back. I get more views on YouTube Shorts than I do on TikTok. Yeah, I am. No, definitely. I appreciate it. I sure am. But see, it's more for me, Shanique. It's more of a just knowing I reached the goal that I want to reach. Accomplish something. No matter how long it takes to get there, I don't want to give. I'm not going to give up on it. I don't care if it takes another 10 years. I'm not walking away from it. I might step back for a little while, but I'm not gonna completely just let go of my channel or just let it go. No, I ain't doing that. Right, that's what I'm talking about. I just want to reach that goal to say I finally did it through the blood, sweat, tears, the worrying myself crazy, stressing, going through my little YouTube funks or whatever little situations I be going through over my channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, I worked too hard on my channel for too many years, and blood, sweat, and tears, and all that work to let my channel go. No, no, no. I just want to be able to say I finally made it. I did it. I did it. That's all I want to say. I did it. You know what I mean? That's basically it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it had the rats, but shoot. To me, it seemed like the more, not you in particular, Shanique, but because I really can't speak on that, but I know it's the other people when they talk about their channel, it seems like the more they get higher and higher up the ladder, the more and more negative they channel get. Like people want to talk negative about other people's channels and stuff like, what for? Why are we? Yeah, like why are we? That's one thing I've been thinking about lately. It's probably because for one, you right, it's true. For two, it's probably because I'm getting older now, and I'm just like, why are we trying to not praise somebody else's accomplishment? You know what I mean? Like we should be happy that you know other people, even speaking for myself, instead of saying why I haven't got there yet, and I do this on my channel, and I do this, and I do this, and I do that, and they barely do anything and get thousands of views and get thousands of watch time hours, and here I am working myself off, and I barely get anything. I'm working on that not to compare myself through other people. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on myself. Because it made me realize, like, that's their accomplishment. That's not mine. So why should I get mad because somebody else is doing, has already up there where I'm trying to reach? If anything, I should just keep climbing instead of complaining about it. You know what I mean? But some people don't support other people because they don't want to see them climb. They don't want to see them do better. And that's fine. But so yeah, I'm working on my own inner self with things too, as far as my channel wise, because it's very important to me. And that's one thing I'm learning as I, grow and grow with my channel, as far as mental wise with my channel, and is that I can't compare myself to what others at on their, because to me that's kind of like a silent. Um, how would I put it? I'm speaking for myself only. It's kind of like a almost like jealous kind of thing, like mentality. If we keeping it real right now, at least that's what I'll say it was jealousy. But and then again, I look at it, I say, no, I just feel like I'm I don't know how to put it. Yeah, but I just have to, yep, I just have to stop comparing myself to other people's accomplishments. If I spend less time telling myself, I don't see why they get all the watch time hours, they ain't doing nothing but standing there looking at the screen. You ain't doing nothing, but you got 50 views of watch time hours for sitting there looking like, instead of doing that, I need to be saying, instead of sitting here watching them, I need to be getting my stuff together. You know what I mean? That's why I started doing all these lives. Because I'm like, I need to focus on trying to get where I need to be. Put all that energy into my own channel. Because I will sit and just watch people's videos, I'm telling y'all, and support them, share them out, like it, watch the whole videos, commercials and all. And wasn't getting the same feedback from my channel, I noticed. So I had to stop pouring all my free time into them and pour it into my own get down. And then because I don't do a lot of shopping anymore, because it's just me now. I'm only shopping and cooking for just me now. So I'm barely even shopping, barely even cooking. So I had to figure out something else to keep my channel active. So I decided, well, my son told me to go to TikTok and try to, have something else besides YouTube. So I did that. But I'm like, I still have to be active on YouTube because it's my jam. You know what I mean? I'm not letting YouTube go. I'm like, what could I do? Take advantage of me going live. Because in all reality, ever since my house size has gotten smaller and it's going to get even smaller, it'll be just me soon. It's just like, what kind of content would I have? It's only so many times I can keep showing, the same food. I said I'll just go live and just talk. But how, Shanique? I haven't seen. I thought I was seeing the numbers rise, but when I go back and look, I don't see anything. I don't see them rising. I don't see it going up. I really don't. I thought I was until I started looking. I don't know. I really don't know how to. I know how to read the analytics, but I don't know. Because if they don't watch the replay, well, I was told that if you go like I go live, right, and if don't nobody come back and watch it, I'm not getting no watch time hours. How do you get watch time hours from going live and don't nobody go back and watch the replay? How does that work? Or you get the watch time hours while the live going? Which one? Because I'm confused. I don't know. I'm very confused. So you get the hours be during the live or after the live? Because I was told you get the watch time hours. It depends on who comes back and watch it after the live ended. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I ain't that good at it. I just heard, did some research and heard people say it. Okay. But like I say, I'm not good at, going off, with the analysts and stuff. I know a little, I understand some of the stuff, but I don't know. All I know is I look at that line that say you have to get like 4,000 watch time hours, and I keep seeing the same number. It hasn't moved no more. First it was moving to me, and then I noticed it went up a little bit, but then it just seemed like it just stopped. Like even after doing these lives, I didn't see the numbers move anymore. Is those the hours that pop up on the screen? Are those the original watch time hours? Because it show don't be showing on the analytic. When I go back and check, it don't show on there. Uh, but now they got it. They say you could get 3,000 watch time hours, but yeah, yeah, I kind of figured that, but I had gave you some days for something. And I was like, Dad, all them hours and that stuff still ain't moved nowhere. It take like no, hold on. It take like 48 hours, right? Like 2 days, right? Because I seen something say it'll show up in 2 days or something like that. Ah, okay. Oh, they was doing too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've been on there, trying to understand it the way that I know how to understand it, not just the way they putting it. You know what I mean? Oh, or day, yeah, right. So that's why I was like, okay. Now, one thing I can tell you is that if everything was simple for everybody, what kind of world would we live in, right? And some people can get it like that, and some people get it easy, and some people be waiting years for it. But that's just the way love. To say that's the way love goes. Like Janet Jackson, I must be getting tired. Talk about that's the way love goes. Oh my gosh. Y'all didn't hear me finna sing That's the Way Love Goes. I was finna say That's the Way Life Goes. I'm gonna put That's the Way Love Goes. I can't. I just can't do it. I want to thank you, ladies. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go. I'm gonna try to give me a little more rest. And if I wake up at 4 in the morning, I'll be back live again. I'm gonna cut this light off and find something boring to watch that'll put me to sleep. And thank you, Shanique. Thank you, Miss V. Thank you, Sharon, even though you're not in here. Thank you, BBW 420 Latina J. And thank you for my silent watchers. Good night, everybody. Bye.
It was nice seeing you ladies. See you later.